like you may be not quite handling this situation with Chrissy and Ethan correctly.
You were eavesdropping? That's not
very funny.
No, it's not nice.
Yes, of course I was eavesdropping.
Oh.
This is my home. I'm your wife. I just, you know, I think you need to be careful with this. Trust me, I'm a girl. I know how these things work. If you try to force these two not to be around each other, you're going to push her straight into Ethan's arms. So, you want me to talk to her?
No. I don't want you to get in the middle of, you know.
Yeah, but I can just talk to her.
No, look, it's a very delicate thing between her and I. You have to understand that. So just...
Really?
Yeah, just I can deal with it.
Sweetheart, okay, but, you know, you just have to remember she's not a kid. You know, you can't order her around, and you certainly can't tell her how to feel, so...
Brenda, do not interfere on this one.
Really?
Yeah. Okay?
Okay. It's fine. You deal with your kids, and I'll deal with my kids. Hey.
What do you think about genetics?
Excuse me?
I mean, how big a role do you think they play? Like, take me, for example. I'm pretty sure I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm constantly being reminded of how I'll probably become one. I mean, if genetics rule, then I'm screwed. Because my grandfather was a drunk, Lucky's a drug addict, and Luke just got hauled away to a forced rehab.
Is that why you're talking like this?
Well, it's been on my mind for a while now. This is just the first time I've actually let myself say it out loud. I mean, on the one hand, the smart thing to do would be to quit while I'm ahead, right? But on the other hand, what's the point of being alive if you're not going to enjoy it, if you cower in fear of everything? I don't know. I guess I won't figure it out tonight, eh?
Hey. Well, it's done. Dad's going to rehab.
That's what you so desperately wanted. Why don't you seem pleased?
I'm not sure if the means justified the end. I was pretty hard on him.
But I thought that tough love was the plan.
Oh, yeah, it was, but I may have taken it a step too far. See, when I was on pills, I tried to get clean a number of times on my own, and it never worked. It just drove me deeper into despair. And you know what it was that finally scared me sober?
No, you've never said.
I lashed out at Elizabeth. Physically. She was pregnant at the time. I'll never forget that feeling of horror when I realized what I had done. But see, that's what helped me finally realize that I needed to go to rehab. And I tried to force that realization on my dad tonight.
It sounds like it worked.
Maybe. Or maybe I pushed him too far.
I suppose, since you packed this personally, there's no chance that my flask is snuggled in here somewhere?
There is no point in being here unless you are committed to treatment.
It was a joke. Jeez. Ooh. No, don't worry. I got it. I finally saw how much damage I've done to the kids. Lula running around behind me trying to clean up my messes. Ethan, afraid one day he's gonna wake up and be me unlucky. Most terrifyingly lucky. He so wants the 12 steps that saved him to save me. It's not right what I've done to them. I have to make it better somehow.
Lulu said something tonight that resonated. She said she didn't understand why you would treat someone with a disease as if they were garbage. I hope you know that that was not my intention.
And I hope you know that I never meant to treat you like the enemy. I love you, Tracy. I value the love you have for me. And I'm so sorry that your love has cost you so much.
I regret nothing. I love you gladly and gratefully. And I know that you can do this. And I will be waiting for you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
My sister and my brothers say that I'm the most like my dad. I fly off the handle too fast. I hold grudges. I'm not sure if that's a compliment. It doesn't feel like one. In fact, I'm scared to see my father in me sometimes.
See, it was the opposite with me. I loved the fact that Luke and I were so similar even before I knew he was my father. I mean, I'd kicked around on my own for so long that I'd forgotten what it was like to feel at home somewhere, to feel like you have somewhere you belong. And here I not only found that, but I found someone that I looked up to. You know, and now all that's changing. Not my love for Luke, but the certainty that I want to be like him.
No offense, but maybe you hero worshipped Luke. And so you used to see him as better than he was. And when he let you down, now you see him as worse.
All I know is that I don't want to look in a mirror in 40 years and watch myself disappear. I feel like my entire world is being ripped away from me once again. You know, I'm 15 and the people I trust the most have just been taken away from me. And I'm alone and I have no one to turn to. And I can feel myself slipping away. Like, I don't know who I am. And I am terrified of what I'm going to become.
You'll be you, Ethan. And you'll be awesome.
I have to admit, I honestly never thought that Luke would ever go to rehab.
Well, I don't know. He loves his kids, and I think ultimately that's why he did it. Because we need it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I hope it sticks.
I know.
You know, after everything that's happened in the past few months, it doesn't sound to me like you are completely convinced that your father is actually an alcoholic.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that his drinking is out of control. I just have a problem with tough love. I'm not good at it, you know? I don't know. I can't help running around trying to fix everything, even though I know only he has the power to do that. And I think now that he's accepted it, he'll make rehab work.
12 steps played a huge part in saving my life. I mean, I probably wouldn't be here with you as a functioning human being without them. So I have to believe that the process can work for my dad as well.
You did everything you could for Luke. Try to be at peace with that.
No second guessing, huh?
Not if you're only going to beat yourself up.
You know what this is like? It's like making a bet and going all in. I mean, I put everything on the line to get my dad into rehab. And he went, so it has to work, right? Because, I mean, if he says screw it, and he walks out and leaves, he might not ever come back. So if rehab doesn't work, I might lose my dad forever, and that scares me more than anything.
Welcome, Mr. Spencer.
Buy you a drink?